Usually we don't allow Sooners. We just don't. But we'll allow it because he's awesome. He's Mark Andrews. He joins us from Baltimore Ravens. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me on, man.
The pleasure is all ours. How would you characterize past couple years with the Ravens, considering you guys were on this incredible trajectory, and really Lamar's injuries the past couple years have been one of the bigger reasons. And last year, just not this season, the previous season, wholesale injury, like everybody's hurt in the backfield.
Yep.
What's it been like?
I think you look at our team and the pieces that we have. You look at our defense and how good they are, how dominant they were this year. But you look at all the pieces that we have offensively, and I feel like I just played year 5. We've been to the playoffs, 3 times. Or what is it now? And so it's time to make it happen. It's time to do it, and we have all the pieces, all the puzzles to do that. And I have a lot of trust in Coach Harbaugh, a lot of love for him, and Eric DeCosta and Ozzie Newsome, for what they do with this organization, because it's a blessing to be able to play for them.
You guys are literally going in the end zone to take the lead, and then like a fumble at the 1-inch line, where Snoop tries to sneak the ball in and gets popped out. But underrated. Didn't you get they can't block you in the back on that?
I should have had him.
Well, you would have had him. They hit you in the back.
Oh, yeah, it's a tough play. That's one of those weird plays for the refs where I can't really blame the ref, because it's like you don't get a play like that too often. But it was a little push in the behind for sure.
Yeah. Could you have caught him?
I should have got him.
I agree. I completely agree. But what is that like emotionally to go like, we're about to win this. We're about to go take a lead, make them play catch up.
Yeah.
They weren't moving the ball against your defense.
It flips everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough, man. It's real tough. And we were playing I think that was one of the better games we had played all year. And obviously against a good Bengals team. And we had them. We had them right where we wanted them. And obviously a costly error. And, guys just try to make a play. And but I'm proud. I'm proud of the team that we had. And I'm proud of the way the guys fought. I love my guys.
Going to be a new offense. Going to be a new scheme. What are your thoughts on the adjustments that Harbaugh has decided to make?
Yeah, I think there's an exciting part to some change. I know that they're doing their due diligence, and I don't know who it's going to be or what it's going to look like. There's a lot of different ways to play good football, and there's a lot of different, obviously offenses out there in different trees. But I know one thing is that we have a lot of pieces, and so whoever we have, just be able to use everybody.
It's got to be a hard one though, because it's the same thing with Lamar, where Greg Roman was the offensive coordinator. He's the MVP, and Greg Roman used tight ends a ton, right? Yeah. So for you personally, it's been great for your career. It's one of the reasons you got in this gigantic deal, right?
100%.
And yet, on the other hand, I think people felt like you topped out, and it's time for a change. How is that for you, considering how successful you've been in this previous system?
Well, it's a little different. So I came in as a rookie with the Ravens, and Coach Greg Roman was my tight end coach. And when I tell you, I learned a lot from that man, and so I've got a lot of love from him. And he's such a smart individual. He knows the game of football, probably better than anybody offensively, and just the way he looks at it. He's a good person, good man, and I wish him and his family nothing but the best. And I know he's going to go on and do great things because that's who he is. But yeah, I wish him the best, and like you said, sometimes it's just time for a change.
You're doing this really cool thing with USAA, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Infantry Platoon Sergeant Johnny Velasquez is a U.S. Army veteran. Is going to meet with you.
Yep.
Take me through this partnership and how you got involved.
It's incredible. So I'm extremely honored to be able to partner with USAA and the 101st Airborne Division Association.
Do you get to jump out of a plane?
One day, maybe.
That's a no. That felt like a no.
But
do you want to ever jump out of a plane?
Yeah,
because that's one of the things I'm like, nah.
I'll be out there.
Would you?
Oh, yeah, I'm going for sure. But, we're giving Super Bowl tickets to Johnny Velasquez. And, he served for 12 years. He went to Vietnam, Germany. I'm extremely excited to meet him. I'm extremely excited to meet the other military members. I'm a family full of military members, 7 of us, my grandpa specifically. So, yeah, we're going to be in the
what service were your family members? Were they Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines?
Army.
The Army guys?
Yep. My grandpa served over in Vietnam, so it's we wouldn't be here without them. So you got to pay your respects, and I'm extremely excited to meet Johnny. I hope he's going to have a great weekend, and the other military members that are going to be here, I'm excited too.
Last thing before we let you go, this is last year at Bedlam.
Yeah.
Okay, and last year in the Big. Did you ever lose? You never lost to State, did you?
Never lost to Oklahoma State. No. Yeah.
Not so much successful in football. Just complete. Except when we had Tyreek Hill and Stoops chose to punt him.
Well, that's not true. So my first year that I was there, it was a year we punted it, and then Tyreek was back there. And
what was he doing? What was Coach Stoops doing?
I know he
punt to Tyreek Hill twice.
We did. He returned it on us, and that was a tough one.
It's definitely a tough one. Last thing. The Chiefs' defense is a real hard challenge against Philadelphia. Not just because they're really good, great up front, but it's kind of a unique style. Not exactly like what you guys would run, but similar.
Yeah.
How hard is that when you haven't seen it a ton? Prepare for a little bit more of a college offense that they run with Jalen.
Yeah, it's different. I think that's one of those things. When you first go out in the game, you're going to have to kind of feel out. See how the game goes. And the Phillies got a great offense. It's it's a little Baltimore-esque. So their play action passes, their tight end, just dumping it down. Their sail routes out in the outside. It's going to be tough to defend. I think that Jalen Hurts is going to have a great game. Boomer sooner on that one. But to me, I think it's going to be Chiefs. My buddy's Orlando Brown, so I'm rooting for the Chiefs a little bit.
All right. Well, this is going to be an awesome experience. Obviously, not just for Johnny Velasquez, but for you getting a chance to meet with the 101st Airborne Division guys.
Yes, sir.
Really appreciate you joining us. Continued health and success.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on.